today we're going to be focusing on the importance of capacity, and we'll be looking at application requirements, device requirements, and some general guidelines for gaining more capacity. It is an essential element of wireless LAN design, implementation, monitoring, and support with modern networks, because we're no longer in that era where we can simply say we'll install a few access points and people will have wireless access, because we're now running critical applications, or we're marketing that we provide wireless access at hotels and other hospitality areas, arenas, and things like this. And when you market that you're providing wireless access and then people connect to the wireless network and do not have effective wireless access to the internet, let's just say they get a little bit frustrated. So to avoid that, we have to make sure that we've designed for capacity, and that's what we'll be looking at today. So the throughput demand can be calculated by taking the packet size, multiplying it times the packets per second, and multiply that by the percent busy times the users per cell. So for example, if my packet size is 1 kilobyte, to make it nice and simple, and I'm going to send out 2 packets per second, you might say that's 2 kilobytes. But the reality is I may only be busy 50% of the time, so I'm back down to 1 kilobyte. And then if I have 100 users in the cell, then I need 100 kilobytes per second. And so that is the way the formula can work to help you understand what you're going to need to drive through. And from there, you can extrapolate out to megabits per second and the actual kind of throughput you're going to have to provide in the cell. So it starts with application requirements, and it starts with understanding the different application combination that might exist on a device. So a dedicated device like a voice over IP handset may be dedicated to just doing voice over IP calls, with possibly some extra communications used for notifications that might come through while on a call, things of that sort. But by and large, the majority focus is on getting a voice stream through. With a video camera, it's about sending the video across Wi-Fi, if it's a wireless client video camera, sending the video across Wi-Fi to some central server. And again, that's going to be something at 100% duty cycle, probably, sending it all the time. But even if it's sending it all the time, what are the sizes of those packets? And it's dedicated to that application. But then you get to tablets and laptops, and now you've got a whole different ballgame, right? Because you're dealing with varied applications running on that device. So you have to ask, what percentage of the time is the application being used? Is it a background application that does some work in the background, but when it's in the foreground, it's busier? These are factors that one has to consider.